I know.
And I love the background as well.
I know. It looks like Korea.
Yes. Since I can't be in Korea, the closest thing I can get to is a background on Zoom. If I recall, your first video was published in January of this year, and you guys already have over 2,000 subscribers, which is amazing. And you guys, I think, totaled over around like 72,000 views already. So like, not even a year. Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, it's really amazing to see how just from your first video, a lot of different techniques that you did with your videos and stuff like that have improved. You know, I mean, having done this myself, my videos have looked different and stuff like that, but I'm starting to find myself as a video creator, so I think it's really awesome on how much content you've already provided for you know, especially foreigners out there who want to learn about Korean culture and, you know, just explore things other than just K-beauty and K-pop.
Hi, hello everybody.
This is me and Choi.
Me and Choi from Choi Sisters, the Korean Girls Talk Show. Actually, we are Choi Sisters, Korean girls who live in Seoul. We were born in Seoul and grew up in Seoul, but we used to live in California for about 4 years.
4 years, yeah.
When we were in elementary school and middle school. But we actually felt like we were foreigners when we went to California, right? Because we didn't know any English, we couldn't speak at all.
Actually, when we first came there, we didn't even know like how to say alphabet, like, you know, the 26 alphabet.
Yes.
But yeah, so
we had a hard time communicating, and then we felt how it's like to be a foreigner and how it's hard to learn a totally different culture. So when we came back to Korea, since we have a lot of experiences as a foreigner and as a person who wants to learn a new language and culture, we wanted to help foreigners who live in Korea or who want to visit Korea, so we can like share our experiences and share our thoughts as a Korean. So we hope to become like the representative entertainer who can talk about Korea much easily, just like a good friend, best friend who live in Korea.
That's amazing. And I think, you know, having that perspective of being a foreigner in another country and knowing what it feels like to want to learn a new language or a new culture really emphasizes how I think from the videos that I've watched, how you truly understand and how simple it can be to sort of dissect things, whether it's phrases or words.
Actually, we did the collaboration with Diana. She's another YouTuber, and it was actually our first collaborating making videos together. So it was very fun, and we actually met her in person because she lives in Korea.
Right. That's awesome.
Yeah, exactly. She used to live in America, but she moved to Korea because her sweet husband is Korean. So we could hear about her opinions about Korea as a foreigner who lives in Seoul, Korea. Yes. So we actually were so happy, and we thought we were really fortunate enough to meet people with different backgrounds, so we can actually share our opinions. And also, like, not only that, we all have this Facebook community and the Instagram. So through that, you know, various channels, we actually talk to them, you know, online as well. And also under our videos, a lot of our subscribers, they leave us a comment, and they're very sweet, and we actually love reading those comments after we upload the video. We have so much energy from them. Could you please explain about the chopstick one? Chopstick video. The toxic challenge. Maybe that's.
Oh, I'm interested in this.
Did you watch that video?
Yes.
Yes, we actually did a challenge, and Gina and I, we did the chopstick challenge. So, and a lot of our subscribers, they did the same challenge, and they made a video of them doing the challenge, and they send it to us. So we watched that challenge, and it was so like thankful, and we were so grateful. Yeah, grateful.
Actually, they posted the video on the Facebook page.
Yeah.
So everyone who is in the community, it's about it's now getting about 3,000 people in that Facebook community. Yeah, so the people who are in our community were watching all the challenge, and they felt like they have to do it again.
Yes,
too, and they were posting all the challenges. So we were so happy that we could influence people, by making this so much fun instead of just explaining what it is.
Yes,
we just wanted to make it more entertaining.
Okay. We actually make videos all about Korea. So like basically Korean language, Korean culture, Korean K-pop, and what else? Korean food. Yeah, I forgot the major important one. Yes. And we actually love doing those, videos and with this content because, for example, making Korean food, we actually learn from our Choi mommy.
Actually, the reason why I wanted to make it various, we wanted to deal with more content as much as possible, is because we thought in order to understand about Korea more deeply, foreigners or anyone who wants to learn about Korea have to be able to know. I have to be able to hear and see more about many different topics. For example, if one likes Korean food, they just might think of Korean food, and that might be it. That might be it, right? But if one wants to know, if one finds Korean food delicious, they might want to know about Korean culture, K-pop. They might want to listen to K-pop, and so on and so on. So we thought this would be a nice way to make people to find Korea more charming. So that's why we made our content more diverse. Yes.
I love your channel mainly because it's not just an array of, reaction to K-pop videos or doing travel vlogs, but I really love the fact that you have so many elements of what we can learn about Korean culture that really encompasses your knowledge of it. And I think for, people like me who are not living in Korea nor lived in Korea ever, but is very interested in learning about Korean culture in many different ways, your channel definitely should be the hub for that. Really do truly believe that the content that you guys provide not only is entertaining, but is very educational and inspiring. And just watching your videos makes me want to get on a plane to go to Korea.
And that's why we that's the exact point. Because of the pandemic, not many people can visit Korea, and if they can't come to Korea, they can't eat Korean food. They can't actually look around Korea, right? Yeah. So we just wanted to give them some opportunities to cook Korean food themselves at home by showing and sharing the recipes of our Choi mommy, who is so good at Korean food, and all the other aspects of Korea should be built in our channel in order to achieve that goal that we have. Yes.
All right, so one type of content that really stood out to me on your channel was on Korean children's songs. And I actually really saw that stand out to me because I started to learn a bit of Korean language through watching the song triplets on the Return of Superman variety show. And and I still watch them to this day on YouTube, and just I guess them being so little and the parents and them saying words themselves at a young age, it was easy for me to follow, I guess, and sort of pick up words that they were speaking or that the parents were teaching them. And so I wanted to understand your purpose of creating content on Korean children's songs on your channel.
Actually, we have the same exact purpose, just like you said. Korean songs are the lyrics, I mean, not Korean songs, Korean children's songs are very easy to follow, and we think it's very good material source to learn Korean, because all those lyrics are so easy, right? Like mom, dad, for example, like the fairs. So we wanted to teach our subscribers Korean in a most fun and entertaining way, and we thought that's Korean children's song.
Right.
Yeah. To add, actually, learning easy words can be done with just boring textbooks as well, but we just thought that thinking of the rhythm and how the lyric goes will make the learning language much easier. So that's why we decided to film about Korean children's song, and that's why we wore like some rabbit hairbands and the shark costumes in order to make it fun, so people can like get to know and want to learn about Korean language through the lyrics, right? And we actually enjoy like filming those Korean children's song videos because we can dance to the song. We can actually dance along with it. And her major is in education, actually. So she is very much into this education, like what would be the best way to educate or teach someone English, or either English and Korean language, right? So that actually it was her idea to what about filming a children's song, and I loved it so much, so I prepared all the costumes, and that's how the video came out.
Choi Sisters. We're sisters who love Korean culture, food, and language. Not only we are proud of being Koreans, but also we would like to share with you how interesting and attractive South Korea is. If you join us, we won't let you down. Make choices your choice. See you later!